The charity Oxfam, the organisation famous for its shops on the high street selling bags of unwanted rubbish, are now talking unwanted rubbish as they reveal in their own literature and guides that the word mother, that's right, the word mother, should not be used as it's not inclusive. What a bunch of mothers. Fathers are also for the chop, of course they are. Blimey, with this politically motivated assault on language, just what will we be calling these human beings that give birth to babies in the future? Well, Oxfam have an idea. They're suggesting AFAB and AMAB. Now, AFAB stands for assigned female at birth, and AMAB, assigned male at birth. Are you confused? I know I am. AFAB, AMAB. Well, I can think of an alternative 4 letters that start with F. Look, I'm old enough and ugly enough not to care what you call me. But to rob women of the title mother is the most egregious assault on womankind imaginable. On top of that, to brand biological women the source of all humanity, cis women, is an amazing insult. If you called my own mother a cis woman, she'd give you a slap. And by the way, for Sunday, happy Mother's Day, Mum. Attacking and debasing women with language is now open season, with health services, charities and even corporations describing women as people with cervixes, birthing humans and chest feeders. If a woman with a child can't be called mother anymore, we're in trouble. All of this comes from so-called gender ideology, which is a philosophy that says men are women and that women are men, and ignores basic biology, and which effectively cancels the female species. This ideology, in my view, is dangerous, it's mad, and it's anti-science. Don't take my word for it. Here is one of the greatest experts on human fertility, Dr. Robert Winston, on Question Time just a few years back.
I say this categorically, that you cannot change your sex. Your sex actually is there in every single cell in the body. You have a chromosomal sex, you have genetic sex, you have hormonal sex, you have all sorts of different kinds of psychological, brain sex, they're all different.
So-called gender ideology at its heart hates women. Why else would it ban the word mother? Why else would it place biological males who identify as female into women's sport? Why would it place biological males who identify as female into women's prisons, women's bathrooms, women's changing rooms, and even into women's rape crisis centres? The world has spun so far off its moral axis that to speak up for women's hard-won rights and their freedoms and safeguarding will now see anyone who challenges this madness viciously attacked. Gender ideology is even bad news for lesbians, whose work I've enjoyed online for many years. This toxic gender ideology is by definition incredibly homophobic, because it says that if a lesbian is not attracted to a trans woman, in other words, an intact biological male with the full meat and 2 veg, then she is a bigot, a TERF and a transphobic. Accept the cock, ladies, or you're a bad person. This is progress, is it? You might think this woke madness will blow over, but it won't. We put up with it to make it go away, but by putting up with it, it means it never will. This woke stuff, which millions on the left also hate, may not affect you now, but a hurricane doesn't affect you until it hits your home. Oxfam are trying to cancel women. There's nothing charitable I can say about that. An organisation which claims it's there to help people is now beyond help itself. How many women, you know, the old-fashioned ones with vaginas, will continue to support this woke charity? You tell me. But on this occasion, Oxfam have picked the mother of all fights. It's one they can't win. Mother knows best.